Hello, beloved. I thank you so much for your time and I thank you for joining me on the Prophetic Vessel Show. This will be your message from God, Ra, Allah, Source, the Divine. I'm grateful for your time. To those whom are keen or interested in becoming members of my Patreon, on my Patreon, I offer weekly sign readings for $10 per month based on love as well as spiritual path. I also offer on my Patreon personal readings. For $50 per month, you get a personal reading from me every month based on love, spiritual path, as well as career and finances. You'll find the link to my Patreon listed in my description box below. You can also join my Patreon by typing what is on the screen via Google. Search it and it'll lead you to my Patreon website. Without further ado, let us tap in and find out, why were you spiritually led here? What is here for you, beloved? Why did you resonate with the title? And why did your own YouTube algorithm present you with this message? Let us tap in and talk to God, okay? We have the Hermit, okay? Followed by the Ace of Wands. We have Virgo energy. We have Sagittarius, Leo, Aries energy. And then we have the Ten of Swords. We have Gemini energy. So I am seeing here that, you have ancestors, right? And these ancestors serve a purpose of watching over you here. Okay? They watch over you for different reasons, for different purposes, but they always watching over you here. You are not somebody that walks alone. They are always near, okay? It's like each of you individually tapped into the message have 5+ ancestors on your side, and each of them protect your life in a different way. So each of them serve a different purpose. This one can protect your finances. That one can protect your love life. That one can protect your career, etc., etc. So the purpose in which they're serving in your life, they don't need your awareness for them to serve this purpose, because they're doing it because you are fortified. And to be fortified is to be prevented from any harm, all right? To be fortified is to have spiritual covering. And that's what you have. And that's why they're here, always near and close, okay? You are never alone. You never walk alone. Even when you sleep, they heal you. They are there, okay? During the day, during the night, they're there to keep you out of harm's way. This is based on your identity, your reality, okay? It's like, because they each serve an individual purpose, they know why they're protecting a certain aspect of your life. So an example, an analogy, a reference point, a case study would be the ancestor that protects your love life, right? Let's take that ancestor, for example. Now, whatever the status of your love life is, whether you're single, whether you're in a committed relationship, whether you have a love interest that you are entertaining, talking to, developing a connection with, getting to know them, whether you're divorced, wherever you lie in the spectrum of love, in the love department, the ancestor that protects your love life does not protect you. It's like there's a way in which you are protected. So it's not like they just protecting your love life, like, oh, nothing must happen with your love life. No, it's like you are being protected from things like, this is another example, an analogy, a reference point, a case study, an example. Being protected from attracting the wrong people that have addictions, all right? People that have inner issues that they have not addressed, and therefore they have heavy narcissistic tendencies. People that, there's multiple people that you are protected from in terms of love, like being protected in such a way that you don't attract a certain kind of a person. And even if you do, you are protected in a way that the way you engage with that person does not compromise your reality, your identity. So that's just, as we've established, that was just an example, an analogy, a reference point, a case study. But nonetheless, you are fortified here. There is heavy spiritual covering unto your life. Okay, you are protected from harm's way here. We have the Queen of Cups, we have Cancer, we have Pisces, we have Scorpio energy. So with this Queen of Cups energy, the ancestors that protect your life, they love you, okay? They have a lot of love for you. Your ancestors, your spirit guides, they're there and they love you, okay? They're doing this because, yes, you are fortified, but they're also doing it out of love, all right? They love you. And because they love you, they want to protect you. They want to rest assured that you are protected from any harm. And harm can come in different forms. It could be a circumstance that is harmful, a person that is harmful, an environment that is harmful, a situation that is harmful, an object that is harmful, something that is not meant to be in your presence. All right. It's like there's multiple ways, multiple forms of protection here. And you're protected from all of them, all right? Because God has fortified your life, giving and granting your ancestors permission to hover over your life the way they are hovering over your life, all right? You are blessed. This should be looked at as a blessing, okay? So we have the Two of Swords here. We have Libra energy. We also have the Eight of Cups. So there's double Scorpio energy here. Okay. I am seeing that you don't walk alone, in a sense that, what I mean when I say you don't walk alone, I mean it in a sense that, whatever step you take based on the decision and the choice that you make in life, whether it's the decision and choice to get up in the morning and go somewhere, or get up in the morning and do something, or get up in the morning and have a conversation with someone, it's like those steps that you take based on the decision and choice you make are guided. Those steps are guided. That's what I'm seeing here. You are never walking blind or walking in an awareness of the territory you are walking into, even if it's as simple as just having a mere conversation with somebody, or stepping into a certain environment based on an area, a place that you will be going to, whether it's as simple as running an errand, or going to work, it's like you are always protected. There is always fortification, spiritual covering, okay? We have the moon here. We do have double Cancer energy. We have the Eight of Wands. Okay, we have double Sagittarius energy. We have the Five of Swords. Okay, we have Aquarius energy here. And then we have the Five of Pentacles here. We do have Capricorn energy. So with all that being said, beloved, I see here that, this is a reward from God, where God wants you to walk in this light, in this likeness, because you are made in his image. And not only that, you are a good person, okay? God sees all that you think he doesn't see, all that you think goes unnoticed, all that you do, all that you say. It's like God sees all of that, and God acknowledges the fact that, you don't seek to be validated or seek to be, approved. You do it from a place of goodwill, and that's why God can reward you like this, because you genuine in who you are, you genuine in what you do and what you say. Now, with all that being said, beloved, this is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful energy that you are in, a beautiful reality to exist in, a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful spiritual rank that you hold as well. Now, with that being said, let's tap in further to the layers of this energy. Let's go another round of this, round 2 of this energy. I am channeling something as I'm doing this, as I'm clearing the energy, the new energy that's coming forward. It's really like there's a low vibrational energy, all right? And this low vibrational energy is based on certain people that don't want things to go well in your life, okay? And these could be past or present, okay? Even future based. But there are people wearing masks, whether the mask has fallen off or they still have it on, but this mask protects, it's like they wear the mask so that their real true self does not show, okay, to you. So these are people that show you what you want to see or what they think you want to see. They say what they think you want to hear, okay? But at the end of the day, it's just a mask. It's not real. It's based on illusion. So they are illusionists in your midst. Okay? Snakes in the grass type of energy. This is what I'm channeling as we tap into round 2 of this message. So now, whether this is past, present, or future-based people, right? There are people nonetheless that you need to be aware of. You need to be mindful of. You need to be careful of certain people here. Let's tap into this energy. Let's see what this is about. Yeah, we have the Three of Wands. So definitely past, present, future energy. You need to be aware. Whether you are, it's like, the awareness stems from you needing to always be in the energy of reevaluating those you keep around you or those who are connected to you in a specific way. It's not to create paranoia in you, like who's out to get me, who's going to do this. Again, there's that fortification within your life. You don't need to worry about that, but this is something different here. It's like you need to reevaluate your circle of people that you're connected to in a way that you need to know who the snakes are so that you don't lay in bed with the snake or you don't communicate the wrong thing with the snake. All right. You need to know who the snake is so that you can treat them as a snake, right? Because if you don't, all right, your awareness is half the battle. Yes, your ancestors are hovering over your life and protecting you, but a form of protection is your awareness. You need to be aware of what you are dealing with so that you know the territory you're in whenever you are around a specific person. An analogy, a reference point, a case study, an example would be that, let's take for instance, you are around somebody that has a false mask, all right? They are a false person in your energy, right? That snake-like energy. And let's say, for instance, you don't know this about this person. And you go ahead and you connect with this person however way you do, and you continuously reveal your plans to them. You continuously reveal your true motives, your true feelings, your true thoughts. It's like you are literally in that position. You are vulnerable because you don't have awareness of who you are surrounded by. That's why it's like with me, right? God never allows people in my energy unless I know who they really are. And then he'll be able to open up that door for me because he knows I will know how to play my cards. I will know how to maneuver through that person's energy because I'm well aware of who I'm dealing with and what I'm facing. And that's a form of protection on its own, my awareness, deep awareness. So coming back to the generalization of this message here, that's exactly what's going on, where this is not for you to be alarmed and paranoid or this is going to happen. No, nothing's going to happen. You just need to be aware so that you are not vulnerable with the wrong person, or you are not put in a vulnerable position because you trusted the wrong person. You are not going to be compromised, right? Because you have awareness of who and what you are dealing with in the situation that you are facing, whoever you're connected with, right? Because a snake can't be a snake for too long. It's either the snake will eventually bite you for you to realize that they're a snake, or, the mask will fall. But either way, the truth of who they are will always be revealed. But you need to be on the high vibrational end of it, where you already knew and you just let them be. This is not for you to be like, oh, I'm going to cut them off. No, let people be, for real. Like, it's okay. Like, it's like I like to look at the Jesus story metaphorically, right? When he existed in the community of people that he existed in, and the place at which he was in his life was where he had too many enemies around him, but not once did he feel threatened by that, because he knew that already. It'd be different if he thought everybody was roses and violets and yes, I can trust. No, he knew that he had a target on his back. That's why awareness is important, because he then knew exactly how to go about it. And in the modernization of the biblical reference of the Jesus metaphor, I like to look at our own individual lives as people of the spiritual journey, people that are spiritually inclined. You need to be very tapped in within life, right? And that means that you need to be as tapped in to your life and your reality and your world in the same manner. We are spiritual. This is a spirit journey, okay? We have justice. We do have double Libra energy. We also have triple Sagittarius energy. I am seeing here that, at the end of the day, things will balance themselves out. Okay, either the mask will fall or you will get bitten. But because you have awareness, you being bitten won't be like, oh, it's the venom and it's going to kill you. It'll be like, damn, I already knew who you was. Thank you for showing me and confirming it. And you'll move in your merry little life. You'll move on to your merry little life. And because you already were protected by your awareness. Other than somebody that doesn't know what they're dealing with, and then they get bitten, and it's like, oh my God, all this trauma, all this pain, it's like, oh, I saw that in you, so it's okay, it's cool, like I forgive you, like it's cool, but never come near me again. You are out of my life. Access denied. Okay, so that's just the way of life, guys. Okay, we have the Eight of Swords. So I'm also seeing double Gemini energy. Okay, with this Eight of Swords, Justice, Three of Wands, it seems to me, right, like what I'm seeing, what I'm channeling is that at the end of the day, there will always be a snake in the grass. Okay, and if you think about it for what it is, realistically speaking, not everybody you come into contact with is a good person when it comes to you or towards you. It will never be a constant theme of like, oh, everybody has good intentions towards me. No, there will be those people in the midst of your presence that have the snake in them. But because you have awareness of the snake, you're not going to be fazed by a damn snake, because you can just stomp on that and move on with life. And they'll still be crawling and crawling, but that will never affect you. And that's what I'm saying. Like, if you stay in the mindset that everybody is good or everybody means you well, you will forever be vulnerable to an enemy. And in life, when you are aware that there are enemies and you just have that awareness, it doesn't mean that something's wrong with your life, or you're attracting this, or you called this in, you manifested it. It has nothing to do with that. It's just the game of life that we are all in. We all are players in this game of life, right? TikTok. But my point is that as a player in this game of life, you need to know the game. And to know the game, you need to be familiar with the methods, the techniques of the game. Don't now see the snake in someone and be cussing them out and go all up in their face and point at them and say this and do that and do this and say that. That's unnecessary. Because at the end of the day, they know they're a snake. They're just hoping you don't. But if you allow them to be who they are, whilst you already know the truth, you take away whatever power or control they ever thought they had on you or on your life. You get me? All right, you guys. I'm being called to go another round. Okay. One last round. Let's tap in. Round 3 of this energy for this message. All praise due to the Most High, God, Ra, Source, the Divine, Allah. Right? We have the High Priestess to the Two of Pentacles here. We do have Taurus energy. Okay, double Taurus energy and double Pisces energy. What I'm seeing here is, it's like God is wanting me to furthermore just like make you guys understand something. Like, it doesn't mean that, you need to be paranoid about what's going to happen or who's going to do what, right? Because there's nothing that's going to happen. Again, never forget the fortification of your life, the spiritual covering, okay? But a form of protection, a form of spiritual covering is awareness. Like, if you know something and you already have clarity, there's pretty much nothing anybody can do to you, because you already know. You already have awareness. You already have clarity. You already see it for what it is. And if you were blinded to it, it'd be a different thing. You'd be very vulnerable, or you'd just be exposed to an unknown territory, right? So what God is saying is, you don't need to be scared of anything. God is just teaching you how to play this game of life. And you need to sharpen your discernment, therefore. Sharpen your clarity, your awareness of who's who. And just put them in the spot. Like, okay, you this, okay, I see you, cool, whatever, move on. You that, and just move on. And how you move on is you just let them be. Because they're not just a snake to you, they're a snake in general. So even if you cut them off in your life, they're going to go and play the same snake tactic in another person's life. So it's like, it's just how it is. That's just how the game of life goes. You just need to focus on your reality, your awareness of your reality, and the people in it. See them for who they are and let that be. It has nothing to do with you. Because like I said, there will always be a snake in the grass, and it doesn't mean that because they are a snake towards you, they are not a snake in general. Anybody that has that spirit of the snake within them, anybody that can do harm to another person or put another person in harm's way, is somebody who carries the snake spirit. And it's not just for a specific purpose. Oh, I want that person, that person must, I want that. It's not about you, beloved. You can't take it personal. It's just who they are. And that's why I just gotta let them be. And you do you. As long as you know what's up, they can't do anything. And even if they try to do something, it'll just be confirming what you already know. Okay? Ashe. Oh, praise you to the Most High. Once again, this was your message from God, Ra, Allah, Source, the Divine. I'm grateful for your time, and I thank you for joining me on the Prophetic Vessel Show. Right? This was your message. I'm being called to end it. All right, end it here. To those who are keen or interested in becoming members of my Patreon, on my Patreon, I offer weekly sign readings for $10 per month based on love as well as spiritual path. I also offer on my Patreon personal readings for $50 per month. You get a personal reading from me every month based on love, spiritual path, as well as career and finances. You'll find the link to my Patreon listed down in my description box below. You can also join my Patreon by typing what is on the screen via Google. Search it and it'll lead you to my Patreon website. I thank you all for everything, and I will see you all soon. Goodbye.